Hey everyone, this is Lindsay at Passionate Homemaking, and today I'm here to show you a little bit about how to make homemade deodorant. Now, a lot of people have asked what texture is it supposed to look like, so I thought giving you a little video tutorial might be kind of fun and give you a little bit more of an inside scoop of how I make my deodorant. Now, first of all, I just take 1/4 cup of baking soda. It's just standard baking soda. This is honestly just a big bag from Costco. And then I take 1/4 cup arrowroot powder. Now, arrowroot powder is a natural thickening agent, and I prefer it to cornstarch because it doesn't have talc in it, which can be irritating. And so I'll do 1/4 cup arrowroot powder. Although you can use cornstarch, that works just as well. And then I'm going to add about 6 tablespoons of coconut oil. And with this, I am never very precise, so I just kind of throw a bunch in there. It's 3, 4, it's probably more than 6, but anyway, you get the idea. So now I'm just going to use the spoon to gradually mash this in to the powders, and I will continue to do so until it all becomes more of a solid state. So I might have to add a little bit more coconut oil as I go, but you'll see kind of the texture that we're going for as we move through this. Yeah, it looks definitely looking like I'm needing some more, so I'm going to add another tablespoon of my coconut oil here. And you can use any kind of coconut oil, but I prefer the virgin organic from Mount Rose Herbs because it's very high quality, and I can use it for eating as well. So I just buy big quantities of that and use it for everything. But you can use expeller pressed as well because it's actually a lot cheaper. Although I honestly can't say if there's more effective in this recipe because I've always used this virgin brand or virgin kind. So yeah, this is still needing some more. Starting to cake together. I'm going to add just another tablespoon. That gives me about 8 tablespoons. I think the amount of coconut oil you'll put in will depend upon the temperature as well. If my coconut oil was a little softer, I probably wouldn't need as much. But as you can see now, it's definitely starting to cake together here. So I'll just continue to smush this technique all the way until it is fully incorporated. And as you can see, it's definitely getting more solid, and if I mush it together with my hands, that's usually how I determine if it really starts to cake together. So that's about 8 tablespoons, and I'm still having a lot of coconut oil that could be mashed through. So I'm just going to continue to do this, get a good arm workout here until it's really all well blended. Now you can use a hand blender here, but this is a little more effective with coconut oil because it's solid. Okay, so it's continuing to get a lot more thick and solid. That's about right. Okay, so my mixture now is pretty well incorporated. And so you have the option of adding some essential oils. It's not mandatory or required in any way. But if you like a little extra scent, the coconut oil is pretty fragrant in itself. But I like to add just a little extra peppermint oil, essential oil, excuse me. I'll just add a few drops, really not very much, just to add a little bit of that essential flavor and smell. And then I'm also going to add just a few drops of tea tree essential oil for the antibacterial additional benefits. Plus the smell is very nice and can complement both the man and the woman in scent. So it's enjoyable for both my husband and I, and not too feminine. But it does give it a very pleasant, fragrant aroma. So I'm going to just fully incorporate that. It smells quite delicious. Complements the coconut oil actually very nicely. And so once that is combined, I am going to scoop it into my container. Now I have two different options for storage. I personally prefer just I believe this is just an 8-ounce glass jar. And it works really well because I can use the plastic lids that are available at Fred Meyer with the canning goods. And so I like it because it fits, because this is about 1 cup, so it fits perfectly into this container. And then we just apply with our fingertips. Because it's all natural, smells great, so you can even use it, rub it into your fingers or into your hands after applying, or rinse it off either way, but it's really nice and moisturizing to the skin as well. So I'm just going to smush this all back into this container, and just almost perfect amount there to fill this. But you also have the option of putting it in an old dispenser, an old deodorant dispenser. Many readers have said that that works really good. That way you can apply it without having to use your fingers. But both Erin and I have used this for over 2 years now. Love it. Works excellent. We haven't had any problems, and we just store this in our bathroom. Still, it stays, you know, relatively cool, not too warm. If it gets too warm, you might consider putting it in your refrigerator. But for us, it works really great. And so I hope you try it out and let us know how you like it. Thanks for joining me. See you later.